What are some secrets men don't tell women?
I was late home because there was an awesome song on the radio. So I drove around a few extra blocks just to enjoy it to the end.
The amount of overthinking I do. The whole, I'm fine, even when I'm not. My goal is to make my girl happy. The last thing I want to do is burden her with my issues and overthinking. Plus, I always think, do I say what's wrong and risk ruining things, or do I keep my mouth shut and just let it eat at me?
Yes, your friend is hot, and yes, sometimes hotter than you. But we really don't care that much, and it doesn't eat at us like TV shows play up for their plot lines. We recognize they're hot and move on. We picked you because we love you. Get out of your own head.
What's the weirdest way you've ever gotten revenge on someone without getting caught?
I had a nightmare colleague who started angling for a promotion the second he was hired. After 3 years, he managed to persuade management to create a middle manager position in our office. I went to our manager, said I thought creating a middle manager position was an excellent idea, and sang the everlasting praise of another colleague, someone who would actually be good in that position, didn't say a word about Nightmare Dude. Told my other colleagues I thought they should do the same. They did. The sensible guy was promoted, and 1 month later, Nightmare Dude resigned.
Put Mad Dog hot sauce in a burger in the work fridge because someone kept stealing my lunch. Poured a lot on there. The person ate my burger and went home not feeling great, never to eat my food again. He didn't know it was mine, he just knew it wasn't his. So technically I never really got caught.
I worked tech support for a streaming service for a couple years. Had a guy call in because he couldn't log into his account. He was typing his password wrong on his TV. He was an absolutely terrible person. He was screaming awful things to me for 20 minutes while I was trying to help him. So, after that call, I memorized his email. Every couple weeks, I would pull up his account and log out of all devices.
What makes a person unlikable despite not being an asshole?
Zero self-awareness. They aren't mean, just totally unable to read the room.
As we in the shadows call them, emotional vampires. Basically people who constantly feel the need to find sorrow in every aspect of their life, with no effort to make it better. It's a good thing to do, reaching out for support and giving it, but when that's all you ever do, and never strive to better your circumstances, that, to me, makes someone unlikable.
Everyone eventually is annoyed by everyone. Even if we pick our ideal life partner, they will eventually sometimes frustrate us. Just roll with the punches. This morning, I got into a fight with someone over a parking spot. After I left pretending I was the rational one, I noticed that what we argued over in the first place was actually my mistake.
What life-changing item can you buy for less than $100?
Rice cooker. That thing kept me fed during depression when I barely had the energy to get out of bed. Takes less than nothing to get some rice in there and flip the switch. Want something sweet? Throw coconut and sugar in there. Want flavor but can't bother to make anything? Get some Spanish rice or saffron going. You can throw tofu in there with it if you need. Yeah, it's not the best for you, but hot food is better than no food.
A good shop vac. You will not believe how many uses around the house you'll find for it. Cobweb removal, water removal, gravel removal, vent cleaning, soot trap cleaning, car vacuuming, after a good scrub since it's likely dirty from other tasks, dust sucking, the list goes on and on. Seriously, if you plan to buy or already own a home, go get a shop vac.
The right shampoo and conditioner. I'm a dude. I use this super girly looking stuff called Love Beauty and Planet, and my hair is glorious. I love putting my hands into it. And other people like putting their hands in my hair too, generally women. Female marketed products are vastly superior in so many ways. And dudes won't buy it because they're forced into the men's marketed section with bears and wolves and trees that represent shitty college-smelling products that are 12-in-1 body hair dish clothes car wash. Hair is hair. Choose the products marketed towards people who give a shit about their hair. Be the beautiful man you were meant to be.
What was the best "you have no power here" moment you have ever seen?
I used to work for a super annoying manager when I worked at McDonald's. This guy was horrible to us. He was constantly bullying us, talking bad of us to customers, and doing everything in his power to make us miserable. So, many people complained about him that he ended up getting fired. New manager was great. He was super chill and understanding with us all. A couple weeks after he took over, the old manager comes in and starts talking about how terrible the store looks, how our service is shittier than ever, and how much this store needs him. The new manager looked at him and said, "If you don't leave, then the cops are gonna make you." When the guy didn't move, new awesome manager stuck to his guns and called the cops. The old manager is no longer allowed on any McDonald's property in the city and has a restraining order against him.
The first time I had dinner at my parents' house after I got my own apartment. My dad was giving me grief as usual. Finally, I stood up and said, "I don't live here anymore. I don't have to put up with you this way any longer. I'm going home." And walked out. Most liberating moment of my life.
IT services for a client of mine. They paid for me to come to their office and address a problem. 8 hours minimum time. The issue was resolved in about 45 minutes. They'd set up something incorrectly, and it was pretty obvious once I got into the system. I was packing up to leave, and the client stopped me.
"What are you doing?"
"The system is fixed, so I'm headed out back to my office."
"No, I paid for 8 hours. You'll do your 8 hours. If I tell you to wash my car for 8 hours, that's what you'll be doing."
"Right. So, anyways, I'm leaving. I'll notify the office to send you the invoice, and in all likelihood, we'll no longer be working with you, and withdrawing your lease on our equipment."